Hi, I'm Tom Elliott with Deepwardly Spiritual Direction Services. Let's talk about anger. Anger is one of the most common emotions that you and I feel. It's one of the most easy emotions for us to identify. It can be really strong and powerful in our lives. And while it plays a very significant role in most of our hearts, it's also probably the least common emotion that we're willing to bring to God. In fact, there can even be a huge resistance within us to share with God the anger that we feel, whether it's anger at someone else or even anger at God. There seems to be this almost unconscious sense that anger is bad, that it's somehow sinful, and that we shouldn't really reverence it or recognize it. But the truth is, anger in and of itself is simply an emotion. And as with all the other emotions, it does make for great food for prayer. That is something that we can and should bring to God. What would that look like to bring our anger to God? It might mean journaling about our anger, simply writing a letter to God and expressing how we feel, who we're angry at, or what situation we're angry about. It might mean more of a contemplative approach, where we simply sit in prayer and try to, in a sense, hold our anger in the gentleness of our hearts. In a way, kind of bringing it to God and holding it there, reverencing it there. We're not wanting to repress our anger or any emotion, but we're also not wanting to simply act out of it or act on it. Instead, we want to bring those affective movements to the Lord, to discern them, to sift through them so that we know the appropriate way to respond. And we also have an opportunity then to hear how God might want to respond to our anger, how He might want to speak to our hearts about what we're upset about. I hope that helps. For other presentations, including ones on this topic, and for online retreats, please visit my website, www.deepwardly.com. May God bless you.